Hello everyone, sorry for the gap in uploads. Again, it's a very bad habit of mine. Trying something a little new here. I think I'll start making videos on what I find at the flea market. Flea markets, plural. Uh, I haven't had too much luck recently, but I finally got a chance to go to a couple of them this year, and by couple I literally mean two. I figured I'll show off what I found. There's only two things this time. Don't expect this to be a frequent series at all. My flea markets take forever to restock anything, or refresh, or whatever you want to call it. First thing is this bag of Trackmaster Thomas stuff, so I'll just dig in, and let's see what we pull out. We'll pull out what most people would probably consider the most boring one. It is the updated Trackmaster Thomas. Got a little bit of wear and tear on the side there, some ding right there, but overall it's in pretty good shape. I actually needed another one of this type because I salvaged the motor out of one to give to another engine that had a flat type motor. This is the 2014 Thomas, I think. This is one of the last batch before they switched to Trackmaster 2, I believe. My screws, it rolls really well. I don't have a motorized layout up, so can't really show this guy off, but I do have a battery handy, so let's see if the last person that owned this left a battery in it or not. Thankfully, no, but the terminal looks a little corroded. Hopefully it shouldn't. Moment of truth. Very slow, very weak to start, but this thing does have a fair bit of hair gummed up in the driving wheel there. That's nothing I can't get out if I just get... Whoa, cat on the table. Nothing I can't really get out with just the modeling nippers I have. Give him a good long run-in after cleaning off the terminal and getting the hair out of there. He should be good to go. Zip him back up, pop him right here. Why not? Just on the switch there. I think we'll continue. We'll do rolling stock next. Just 2002, I believe I saw it. Yep, 2002. Tommy Troublesome Truck. So we'll just. There we go. Now he's got something to pull. Do another engine. It is the 2014 Percy, I believe. Again, another one right before the Trackmaster 2 switchover, I believe. Although it could be earlier, I could be mistaken. But this one is complete. It does have the little red caboose that came with him. Crack him open real quick and see if he has any problems. Where did I put the battery? Right in front of the camera. Just leave the caboose or the brake fan there. Moment of truth. Ooh. That's unfortunate. He's got a lot of hair gummed up in there. But he's also got a slipping gear. So, unfortunately, this is just going to be a looker for the collection. But, still happy to have him. I think I have a spare Mattel Percy chassis anyway that came from the Dirty Percy. This is one I've had before. I just put this top shell on a play rail chassis, so ignore the wheels and such, but I'll take the chassis from this if I can find it, if I haven't used it for anything. I might just plop the wheels or whatever into that, so then I can have a classic CGI-faced Percy. Pop him there. It's not often I find original Trackmaster stuff anymore, so this was much appreciated. I'll just go ahead and get these two next things out of the way. Just a Trackmaster 2 Percy. mail car. I have a dozen of these. These are pretty nice, honestly, if you get a bunch of them in a long line. And then just a James tender. I don't know what I'll do with this quite yet, so I don't know. This for now might become scrap. Set dressing might be used as a spare tender. It might turn into something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just leave those off to the side. And now for something I was very excited for, but unfortunately I don't think I have any AAAs on hand at the moment, or at least not within arm's reach. Put his trucks over there. It is Gator, the Trackmaster 2 Gator. Crack him open and see if he has any corrosion in there. Unfortunately, I can't test him at the moment, because I do not have AAAs. Nope, that terminal is clean. Honestly, this guy's in great shape. I don't really think he was used very much. But, yep, that is the Trackmaster 2 Gator. I'll definitely have to come in, give him the black buffers, probably silver lamp, silver coupling thing there. Other than that, definitely one of the better detailed Trackmaster 2 engines, especially since the extra wheels are actually painted. I think the only damage I see on him is a little bit of paint scrape in the cab here. That seems to be about it. And his the camera will focus. His nameplate is printed there. Very off-center, but I mean, hey, that's a super tiny detail, and you barely see it. This is an engine I didn't have, and I'm even more excited to show off that it's the full 3-pack. The full Greatest Moments pack now. Well, technically the full pack. I am missing the tarp loads that go over this, which is unfortunate, but I do love this shade of green, so these trucks will definitely get used pretty often. So that is all of the Thomas stuff that I found. Unfortunately, I didn't find any Cars stuff this time. Well, that's not entirely true. I just didn't buy anything Cars related. The only things I found were one of those Crazy 8 Crasher things from when Cars 3 first came out that rotted on store shelves forever. So, didn't pick that up. And then a resealed Cars 3 McQueen in the 2017 packaging. And needless to say, since it's resealed and pretty poorly, might I add, it was missing the name tag, had tape all over it. So, skip that, unfortunately. I haven't had much luck finding Cars stuff as of late. But, as a handful of you probably know, I am a pretty big Transformers fan, at least as of recent. As of September 2024. And I was given an original Ultra Magnus, if I can just get the whole thing. Can't really see him on camera too well, but that's what he looks like. But for 2 years now, I haven't had any of the parts to him other than the front of the chest plate, and then the waist armor down there, and then the actual truck mode. But at a different flea market, I found a whole nother robot and all of the other parts that I was missing. Both of the big hands, both of the small hands. I think the only thing I'm missing is the small gun. I think I'm pretty sure this is the one that goes to the armored up. But this guy, let me just put the camera back down real quick. I'll angle it up. Just put him in the back there. But this guy, trying to get my thoughts together here. He even has all of the stickers and stuff on him. Or wait, is it? Oh, it's double-sided. Okay, never mind. I'm a little silly. But he's got all the sticker details on him, and he's pretty stiff. I mean, for a nearly 40-year-old figure, I think exactly 40. Actually, now that I think about it, there he is, just pretty pretty much white Optimus Prime. Do the transformation, why not? So pop the small hands out. Originally for this guy, I was just gonna get like 3D printed replacement ones, but I was not expecting to find this today. I might replace this chest piece, because this is the one I do have. It's a little sun-faded, and this one's not as bad, and it's even got the sticker detail on it. So we'll go ahead and do this real quick. Go ahead and... trying to film this is such a pain. Just pop the arms out like that, and then push the feet back. This is going to be such a hard thing to get on camera. Definitely going to have to... it's going to be a little awkward. Alright, with the parts here, put that there. Slide this in. Like so. It should click in or hold in somewhere. As long as I don't mess with it too much, it should stay. Pop on. That is the left hand. Boom. Boom. Now, that's the only bad thing about these, 40-year-old figures, is that all the parts over time go missing. So I was very happy to come across this. I'll have to take off this other... I think for now I'll use the bot that I found at the flea market. You have to partially undo that. Boom, boom. Like that. And the only downside of this guy is that a lot of the chrome is peeled off, worn off. Other than that, he's in pretty good shape, I think. Pop him in there like that. Oh, he looks so cool already. Put the helmet on. Rocket launchers. I don't know. Where do these go on this guy? Where do these... oh, right there. Never mind. Silly question. I think they clip in there like that. That could be wrong, though. You gotta... alright, there we go. And there he is. Oh. Accidentally knocked the giant gun out of his hand there. I'm having some trouble with this fist here. It's really not wanting to... well, actually, this might not be... I may just need the giant gun, then. But that, small one will work for now. Alright. I think we're done. It does come with extra rockets. Do these still fire after 40 years? 40 years, bleh. No, they do not, which, that's fine. Alright. All these extra parts, as you're supposed to do with these old figures. Store as many of them as you can in here. Yeah, that'll do it. It is nice to have a couple of spares in case I do lose those. Nice to have a spare entire bot, too. So that is pretty much the entire flea market haul here. These Trackmaster guys here, plus these two, but these aren't interesting, so I didn't include them. And then a bunch of parts for my... he looks great. That's fantastic. I love that. He is a brick. He's very heavy now. This gun's gonna drive me insane. Maybe it'll work better if I put it in the other hand. Yeah, that works a lot better than it does in the right hand. But there we go. That is the entire haul there. And of course, I need to do a little bit of update on the wooden railway layout. As you could tell, it has grown quite a bit from just what it was. I got a day of the work set complete with a bunch of extra parts. So I've had a lot of fun collecting this wooden railway stuff. So hopefully you'll see more videos on that soon. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, won't have to wait too long in between episodes of flea market stuff. It's definitely, I could see becoming one of my favorite videos to do. Anyways, do the YouTube thing, and thank you for watching.